Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Wednesday, people. What's going on? I hope y'all having a fabulous day. I just had to turn the volume up. Okay. How's everybody doing? It's hump day. Happy hump day. It's also the end of February. Whizzing by the year. Boy. Well, we are getting into it this morning. Morning for me. Might be something else for you, depending on where you're chiming in from or listening in from this Wednesday. But today we are talking all about those last minute stressed out shoppers. Okay, so if you already know the deal. Drop up in the comments, say a hello. Let me know that you are catching this live. Um, Forewarning, if you happen to comment and I don't shout out your name, I just can't see it. Sometimes all of the comments don't all come through in StreamYard, the tool that I use to broadcast these lives. So apologies in advance. It is not personal, it is just technology. All right. So dive on in, say a hello, and let's get into it. So I wanted to talk about this scenario, this feeling of last minute stressed out shopping, because I've seen it happen time and time again, right? So let's paint the picture, all right? You have a speaking engagement coming up, and you've rehearsed your speech, you've practiced, you're feeling on point. You have to travel for this speaking engagement. So you've booked your ticket, you've got your accommodations lined up. All right, you know the hotel you're gonna be staying at. All right, you got the Uber app ready. Okay, you're all set. Then 2 days before, when you start to think about packing, you're like, what am I going to wear? Oh my God, what am I going to wear to this thing? You're going in your closet. You hate everything all of a sudden. You don't like the way anything fits. And you get a mad dash and scramble and an entire panic attack because you don't feel like you have anything to wear. So what happens? Mad dash and scramble. You like, okay, let me get on Nordstrom's website. Let me get on Amazon. Who can deliver next day? Because I need to buy something immediately. And you go and you buy something and it gets to you overnight and you wear it. And you may have struck gold and it fits amazing and it's bomb and it's dope. Or you're like, it's just going to have to do. I'll make it work because you don't really love it. Or you just resort to something that's already in your closet that you don't love, but you're like, this is safe. I've worn this black dress all the time. Or, this is my go-to dress that, every time I wear it, never fails. I feel okay in it. If you resonate with that scenario, definitely raise your hand and put the cringe emoji in the chat, okay? Like, this happens all the time, whether it's a speaking engagement or a conference you have to attend, right? Or you've got, a big important presentation for a client. These major monumental moments are happening in your career, and that's when you want to put your best foot forward, right? Like, that's when you want to enter the space as your most confident self. So why is it that you keep falling into these scenarios where you're a last minute shopper and you're stressed and you're panicked and you have anxiety about it and you just get irritated? And then, oh, your poor spouse, your poor partner, fitting to catch the heat of, no, that looks awful. Why you suggest that? That looks horrible. I don't want that. I don't want to wear that. Oh my gosh, right? It's just like a whole entire situation that evolves. It's awful. We got to flip the script on this. All right. We got to flip the script. Okay. Let me adjust my hat a little bit here. Okay. We want to flip the script on this. All right. So the real question here is, why is this always happening? Why is this last minute stressed out shopping happening? You know, and if you're not ordering something online, it could be that you're like running to the mall, right? You run into the mall, you're like, okay, let me see what's at my nearest mall, what I can pick up. All right. You're popping in the Zara, like, please let me, I hope they have my sizes. And please don't let it be crowded up in here. Right. Like there's just all of this last minute scurry. So why is that happening? You know, the one question is, why don't you already have things in your closet that work for what you have going on in your life? Why don't you already have things? Like majority of the time, why don't you always have things that are like, yes, this is going to be amazing for this big moment, right? Why aren't the pieces already there? Okay. That's a big question for yourself, especially when you know that these types of occasions happen often, that right now you do travel a lot for work, or you're traveling for speaking, or you're going to more conferences and more events, you know, or you're like in the middle of doing a lot of interviewing. Like this is happening frequently. So why do you constantly open up the closet and you're just like, nothing's hitting? Nope, not for me. Right? That's a big question. And there could be a few reasons as to why you're opening up that closet and not seeing anything that's getting you excited and making you feel confident and, ready to wear it. I think one big piece about it is that oftentimes people don't stay ready. Like you've heard this term before, right? Stay ready, don't get ready. And it's the truth. Oftentimes we are caught up in just the everyday, and you're like, you know what? I just have enough that I need for my everyday life. I keep it pretty casual, and that's what I need. And you aren't adding pieces to your wardrobe that are naturally already statement pieces, conversation starting pieces. You lack those in your wardrobe. Your wardrobe's pretty basic. You've got your neutrals, you've got your blacks, you've got your jeans, you've got a lot of basic pieces. And your basics, your neutrals, those are great. Those are pieces that allow your wardrobe to be versatile so that you can shift from day to night, work to weekend, right? Like you need the basic jeans, you need the white shirt, you need the bodysuits, like you need the white tees, you need these pieces to just interchangeably move in your wardrobe. They're great. But if you only have those pieces and you don't have anything that you look at that really has great quality, great color, a unique cut, some texture, something that gives it some pow, some wow, some, oh my gosh, who's that girl factor, that's a problem. That's a gap. That's a missing piece in your closet. Okay. And so what you're really running into is that you have too many basics and you don't have enough statement pieces. You don't have enough conversation starting pieces to layer in with those basics so that you could create an outfit that is worthy on being on a stage, helping you get noticed in a sea of people at a networking event or conference. You feel me? You see me? You hear me? Okay. All right. That's really what we're talking about. So that's definitely one space that I see a lot, is that it's, and I think it is just rooted in that space of like not beginning to prepare your wardrobe for where you're going. And this is really something that I posted this video that I did a while ago with one of my clients. I think actually this was sometime last year. We did a LinkedIn Live together, Heather and I. And she said this so well, and I'm paraphrasing, but she just talked about how she had the aha moment of realizing that she had to start preparing herself for where she was going in her life and not just being stuck in where she is right now. So she was like, I got to start getting my wardrobe together because I'm going places, I'm doing big things. And my wardrobe right now isn't saying that, isn't communicating that. So I got to start stepping it up. All right. What's up, Portia? That's right. Dress for the life you want. Okay, like that's the key, that's the piece, right? And so she realized that she had to start staying ready, just being like, I know speaking engagements are coming because I'm actively working on that because that's something that I desire. Like, I know that I'm getting more visibility with my job and I'm being sent to go to this conference and, this networking event and this board meeting and this major client session. Like, it's coming and or it is happening. So you don't want to be playing catch up, right? You want to already be set. So when the stress is coming, that you look in your closet and you're like, I don't have anything to wear, it's because like what's happening in your life, okay? What's happening in your life is not reflective of what's going on in your wardrobe, okay? We love a higher self, always trying to vibrate higher to your higher self, like that's something that you're just naturally trying to do in all the spaces of your life, personally, professionally, holistically, right? So if that is the vibe, like you want to start identifying what you need in your wardrobe. Where are the gaps? What are the missing pieces? What are the outfit combinations that you know are your go-tos so that you aren't stressed and doing this last minute shopping dance up in Zara? All right. That's what we're trying to help you out with. Okay. Because ain't nobody got time for it. All right. Ain't nobody got time for that stress. Ain't nobody got time for that panic. Ain't nobody got time for standing in no long line. Ain't nobody got time for like praying your delivery is going to arrive and be in a great size and be in great quality. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. You want to have your stuff together. You want to more times than not be ready. Okay, so this is definitely something that could be going on with you right now, is that you need to be investing more in where you're going, who you're becoming. All right, and your wardrobe is missing pieces to help you align with that. That's a big one. That's pretty much at the core of a lot of things, right? And then the other piece of that is that, like, tangibly in your closet, you don't have those statement pieces. You don't have those conversation starting pieces. So you don't have those interesting blazers. You don't have the bold color dress. You don't have, the distinct jewelry. Like, you don't have the pieces that you could easily layer into your basics to add the wow factor, to add the punch. Those are the things that are missing. And you either don't have the eye for it to identify them, or you're not giving yourself the time and attention to actually devote to investing to get them. Because you're like, well, I'm going to just wait. And then you wait too long. You just wait too long. Okay. So you want to get ahead of these things. And then also, like, simple tip, when you're when you're planning for different things, when you're planning for, I don't care if it's a vacation, birthday. It's so funny. I think vacation and birthday, we'd be like, yes, what am I going to wear? Because it's like relaxing. And a lot of times you might give yourself advanced time to try to pull something together. But I have seen the opposite too. I have gotten the DM messages, Donna, I got something going on next week. What you got? Oh, I'm celebrating my 50th birthday and I want to wear something special. Why you late Lucy with this? Why you late Lucy with this? Like just a month before, be like, I know. You know when your birthday is. Right? Like you got to get in front of this stuff. You got to give yourself some time. So when you are making your planning list, all right, and you are like, okay, I need to decide what I'm gonna do for my birthday or vacation, and you book the tickets and you book the hotel and the Airbnb and all the things, get your wardrobe, check your closet, put that on the list because you need to go into your closet and start to think about what am I going to wear and try a few things on, make sure things fit, see if things are still in good quality. And then you can start to say, okay, I actually need to buy a few things and make your list. So just add checking out your wardrobe to your list when you're planning for these different activities. That's going to help you reduce the procrastination and the last minute stress. All right, with the shop. All right. So just quick little tip right there. Get in front of the planet. All right. So another thing that might be happening with you when we talk about like why are you stressed out when it comes to, shopping, right? And especially when it's like a last minute situation. And I think it's interesting, and I was kind of talking about this before, but I think it's interesting that a lot of times when people are going to do like a last minute shopping situation, it's because there's some kind of event. Like it's not a last minute shopping because it's like, oh, I'm going to work on Thursday, right? Like that. You're like, that's just regular life. But it's something special, right? It's something special that you're like, I got to figure out what to wear for this special thing. And sometimes when we feel like something is special, all of a sudden it's like, that's the time that you want to show up differently. And that's the time when you want to show up in a special way because you have the speaking engagement. So it's like, oh, well, now let me tap in. Okay. And I'm about to like level it up for this event. And then for everyday life, you're just like, nah, doesn't matter. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. That is lame as I've ever seen it. So lame. You have to stay fly all the time. All right? Like, why do that? Why do you do that? Like, and this might be something that you don't even notice you do. And if you're feeling called out, good. Like, you will be in your regular everyday life and you will keep that boring. You will keep that regular schmegular. All right. And you're like, doesn't matter. It's not, it's okay. It's fine. But then let that special occasion hit. Let that speaking engagement hit. Let the conference be like, oh, snap. I got to go to this conference for 5 days. I got to come with it. And then all of a sudden you look in your closet and you're like, I don't have anything good. Why not? Right? Like, why not? So stop waiting for a special event or a special occasion or a special reason to feel then that you have to then become special, or that's when I have to have a different energy. Like you should have that energy all the time. And you know what see what I'm saying? Like you like every day can be your runway. Every day can be you be on the stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that every day you walk out the house in a 3-piece suit and stilettos and you're just like boom, boom, boom. Maybe you do. If you do, go ahead, power to your chest. Okay. But it does mean that every day on a day-to-day basis, you can definitely rock pieces that are going to give you that added touch of sophistication, of femininity, of boldness. Like you can do that on a day-to-day basis. And then when it's time for some extra special flavor, you know how to take what you probably already own to take it up a notch. Okay? So I'm inviting you to not be just regular and boring and status quo Monday through Friday. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, drop a yes up in the chat. All right. Like the invitation is not to just be amazingly stylish just at special events. I see so much. Women are like, oh, well, if it's when it's time for a special event, or I have my birthday and that's, I'm going to do it up, like I'm going to make sure my hair is tight, nails done, makeup done, going to get the great dress because like that's a special moment in time. Well, absolutely it is. But if I see a huge disconnect from what you look like on a regular basis to the special events, I'm gonna be like, what's up? why are you trying to look cute for a special event? Like, nah, you need to stay fly all the time. Like, let's be consistent in this thing. So a lot of times people really get stressed out, and you get stressed out because your everyday style is not on point. You just want your style to be on point for the special event. So you get stressed out about that, and you run in to figure out what that looks like for yourself because your special event energy isn't already in your closet. Oh, I like that. Okay. Your special event energy isn't already in your closet. You got to go outside and find it somewhere. No. No. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You can easily shop your closet. And if you have pieces in your closet that really work, you can see how to like remix things up. Okay. And be like, oh, I want to create something new, something different. It's funny, case in point, this outfit that I'm wearing, I've never worn this combination together. And it's so funny because I was going back, real life. I was going back and look at my lives, and I was like, "Oh, Donna, you wearing the same couple of sweaters for every live." And that's really because in the morning I be rushing y'all. Y'all don't even know because I'd be like, okay, let me get myself together because I got to be ready at 9. I'm more of a I'm ready by 10 and like fully awake and alert, but I be getting it together for y'all. That's how much I love y'all. Feel it, feel the love. So as I'm getting myself together, I was defaulting to like just what's easy, what's in front of me, like those good sweaters. And that's always going to be a great pop of color because I know I'm going to be on camera, and I definitely want to make sure that, I'm popping, okay? That my skin is glowing, that the melanin is giving, all right? So, but today I was like, no, I want to wear something different. And I wanted to wear red because it's a really great bold color. And I wanted an energy boost today because I'm feeling a little sluggish. It's raining. I'm just like, I need to give myself an energy boost. Okay. And so I went for red. And so, hey, Anika. And so I said, okay, let's remix this, right? Let's just like black and white goes with any color combination. And you know me, I'm not afraid to mix some prints together. So we went with the red, and then, I had to get my little hat in here. And we went with the chapeau. So I shot my own closet. I didn't need to do anything special or unique. Okay. And I have on jeans right now. And you best believe if I was heading to a networking event, like I might change my pants out of the jeans and do something different on the bottom. But other than that, I'd be like, let's go network. Okay. Because this style fully represents me, fully embraces who I am. Hey, Angelica. So you want to really understand what you have in your closet. And if your closet does not have special event energy, okay? It does not have the energy for the events that you are getting called to go to, that's causing you to be in that stressed out last minute situation. You need to pause and evaluate. All right. You need to get into your closet. You need to do an edit. You need to do an audit. You need to take stock of what you got and what's missing. Okay. Because you're just really in a cycle of just having regular pieces and feeling basic going through the day. Yes, I do closet edits, Portia. Yes, absolutely. That is something that I can help you with. Like if it might, because everyone's in a different situation. Sometimes I see a lot of women whose closets are filled with pretty decent basic pieces, just like white collared shirt, black blazer, black pants. Yeah, you have your go-to sheath dress. You have a nice silky blouse. You've got a black pump, right? You've got your jeans. You probably got a crew neck sweater. If I'm literally downloading your wardrobe, it's okay. It's what I do. You've got a lot of your basic pieces. Okay. And so in that space, for you're just dressing for, you feel like just going to the office, or maybe you work from home a lot, so of course you don't get as dressed up as you used to, right? So things may feel a little more casual for you on the everyday. Cool. But we already identified, if you're doing last minute stressed out shopping, it's because there's a special event. There's something that you're going to where you want your energy to feel different. You want your energy to feel more confident, more vibrant. Like, you want different energy. And so if you don't already have that energy in a piece in your wardrobe, that's when panic and procrastination and anxiety and stress come in. All right. So if you do need help going through and identifying, like, what pieces do I have? How can I remix what I already own to see what I could create to give me that big special event energy? Obviously, holla at your girl, DM me. We can definitely talk about helping you get the pieces that you need or the outfits that you need to make sure that's popping. But these are some of the reasons as to why you get stressed out and you just become that last minute shopper. Like, this is what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because you might get caught in and some of the other things that are real, that are on the surface, that are happening. Like, nothing fits me well, right? Like, you've lost weight, you've gained weight, shifts in your body, and you're like, nothing is fitting me well right now. And if that's the case and that's happening, that's looking at the totality of your wardrobe, not just your wardrobe for a speaking engagement, a conference, a job interview. Like, that's your same body moving through all the clothes in your closet. So you need to be taking a look at everything in your wardrobe, right? And not just waiting for like these big events. You need to be thinking about, like, what are the incremental things that I could be adding to my wardrobe right now, right? What are things that have elasticity in the waist, right? What are things that wrap, that are easily, wearable as my body takes different shapes, okay? So those are the things that you could be taking into consideration to help prevent you from falling into last minute stressed out. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So it's definitely something that you want to be taking stock of, right? And thinking about what's happening, and why you keep finding yourself in this constant last minute shopping situation. And the other thing with the last minute shopping that can often happen too is you buy these pieces and then you wear it just for that event, and then you never wear it again. Or you get multiple things and you may wear one of the things, and then the rest of the things still got tags on them and it's still in your closet. I done called out a whole bunch of y'all. If you're like, okay, that's me. Right? Like, what's happening? Okay, so you done bought all these clothes, you only wore one thing, you didn't return the rest, and the rest has got tags hanging up on your closet. It's such a wasted investment of not just your money, your time, and your energy, which is just as, if not more valuable. All right. Like I ain't fitting to do no last minute stressed out situation and not have the bomb amazing result to be able to be like, whew, I done went through the ringer. I'm tired. I done been in this mall going from store to store. I done ordered about 20 packages from Amazon. I'm fitting to be like, psh, I'm fly. Yes, that was all worth it. If you go through all of that and you're like, I still don't love what I got together, that's a different problem. That's a different problem. All right. What's happening there is you don't really have clarity about what the style is that you really wanted. So you went and bought a whole bunch of stuff because you're not clear about what kind of style, what kind of look you actually want to have. Okay. When we don't have clarity, when you don't have clarity about what look you want, what personal style you're trying to have, you go buy a million and one things and you end up wearing little to none of it. And you have a lot of tags on clothes in your closet. Big thing right there, not having any clarity. Another big thing is fit. Clothes not fitting well. Most times, things being too tight, too snug. So it stays in your closet with them horrible tags. And you don't wear it. Right? You don't wear it because you tried it on, it was too snug. It didn't fit around your boobs. It didn't fit around your belly. It didn't fit around the booty. You was jumping to get in them jeans, but it wasn't working. All right. Sis, you can't keep doing that to yourself. You can't keep doing that to yourself. Right. So you keep doing all this last minute shopping. And then why do you have a bunch of clothes with tags on it? Because they didn't fit well. It's a horrible cycle. All right. So you got to get a better understanding of what clothes fit your body well, what sizes fit your body well. A lot of times it's simply just going up in a size. You might be tied to that 12. You're like, maybe I'm a 12. I'm not a 14. I'm not a 16. It's okay. Just get the 14. Just get the 16. Make sure it fits around your boobs. And then you can alter the other spaces. Make sure it fits around your waist. And then you can get the other things altered. It's okay. It really, really is. It's going to fit and look way better. So a lot of times we have got some other bad habits that are happening too. And the last minute shopping is just another bad habit on top of it. Okay. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it funky. All right. So you do want to have a better and stronger understanding of fit and your body shape and what fits you well and what looks good on you. Okay. Because if you are opening up your closet and you're looking at clothes and you're trying things on and you're feeling like nothing's fitting well, so that's driving you to just like last minute shop, like you've got to pause and try things on in your closet and do a cleanse. Like you've got to start to let the pieces go that no longer fit well. Things that need to get alterations, you need to identify those, you need to take them to the tailor, and you need to get them altered. You have to make time to do these things. Like if you make time to do these things now, you won't keep being a last minute stressed out shopper because you'll already have things in your closet that fit you well. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, let me get a little sip of this aqua. Absolutely. Okay. We help clients with the clarity too. Like that is step one, is getting that style clarity with every single client I work with. That is what we do first, is to get your style clarity. All right. I'll take you through an exercise, help you identify which of the 7 style types best aligns with you, and creating a mood board for you. A mood board for you for outfits for work, for the weekend, and also to the different layers of work, right? Like working from home, what that can feel like, what it's like in the office, what your outfits are like for speaking engagements and conferences. What's that vibe, right? Like creating a mood board so that you can actually see the looks and be like, yes, I love this combination. Blazer, bodysuit, wide leg jean. I'm loving it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I really don't like fur. That's not my vibe. Real fur, faux fur, I don't like it. I'm not really having any of that. Awesome, cool. We know that. Let's note that. Let's keep finding some things that really work for you. But you need to see these things, all right? You need to see the dress. You need to see the pants. Like, you need to see the jewelry. You need to see these things in looks so that you can visually understand, like, all right, what do I really, really like? And what don't I like? Because I tell you this, when you have clarity, when you're crystal clear about what your personal style is, if you do have a situation where you have to do some last minute shopping, like maybe you go through your closet and you're like, man, it's been a while since I got a new dress or a new blazer, or, this is my first keynote. And there is something about having a very important event or milestone in your life and having new clothing on that gives you that extra sense of confidence and makes you feel really beautiful and sexy and strong and all of the things for all the different spaces, right? There is something with the energy of new pieces that like just lets you go like, I'm fly. Okay, let's do this thing, right? There's an energy there. And that's cool. So if it comes to a situation where maybe you ordered some pieces and they arrived and they are not what you thought they were going to be. So you're like, dang, that didn't work out. Plan B, I do have to go to the mall and do some shopping or, whatever the case might be. Maybe you're going to do it online again. But when you're clear about what your personal style is and what kind of look you're going for, you know exactly what to shop for. All right. You know what to look for. You know, if you want an oversized blazer, what size that is and how you want it to fit. Right. Like, the colors that are the best that you're like, yeah. These are my best power colors. Like when I put these on, like it's always popping. Right. You know these things. Okay. You know the parts of your body that you love. You're like, yes, I love my arms. So I'm definitely going to go for something sleeveless. We're going to have that popping. Or I love a little leg action. I'm actually feeling self-conscious about my arms. So I really want to do something that's long sleeves and maybe more mini style or has a little slit or pencil. You hear what I'm saying? You know yourself, you know your style, you know your body. So you know exactly what to shop for. Okay. Let's see what's popping up in the chat. Let's see some things coming in. I love that, Angelica. Because you work from home, you're doing a closet audit before the new season. Must. And this, honestly, whether you work from home or wherever you work, office, travel all the time, doesn't matter. Every time there is a change in seasons, you should be editing, auditing, cleansing your wardrobe. You should do it every time. Okay? Every time. Because there's going to be pieces that no longer fit, pieces that you realize you just didn't even wear, that you weren't feeling at all. Like, keep auditing because your clothes, you want to have those pieces that are your anchors, that are your power pieces, that are your go-tos, that every season, year after year, you love them, they rock, they work, right? And then you want to be able to make space for the new things that you might be getting, all right? That are going to be more aligned with the style that you have or desire to have. Because your style evolves, it changes. The style you have now is not the style you had 10 years ago, maybe not even 5 years ago, maybe not even 2 years ago, all right? It will continuously evolve and change. And that's cool, all right? That's okay. It doesn't mean you're overhauling your entire closet every single season or every single year. No, you should be anchored in the pieces that work. But you definitely want to be going through after each season and saying, okay, what did I wear? What did I not wear? Why didn't I wear it? Is it because it didn't fit? Is it because I don't like it? Is it because the material's trash? Like, why? Why didn't you wear that piece? And then what are you going to do with it? Did you not wear it just because you forgot about it, because it was buried in the back of your closet and you need to bring it to the front of your closet so you can remember to wear it? Are you not wearing it because you're like, I don't know how to style it? Very, very common thing. You don't know how to style something. Guess what? Call a stylist. Okay? Like, do that. And or go get some style inspiration. All right? Get to Pinterest, get to Instagram. It's a bunch of style inspiration out there. Okay? So figure out the reasons as to why you were not wearing certain things in your closet. That's going to help you as you're doing your edit, as you're doing your audit, and just cleaning out your closet after each season. And absolutely, if that is something that you're like, I'm not sure how to make that happen, or I've tried doing that, but I end up just keeping everything. And then you just keep doing last minute shopping and you just keep adding and adding and adding. You can't keep adding and adding and adding to your wardrobe and not subtracting some things, right? Like, the goal is not to have thousands and thousands of pieces of clothing, because you can't wear all of them. All right. You want to have the best pieces for you. So if you need help with that, definitely send me a DM. I'm going to be talking a little more next month about some offers that I'm going to be doing for the springtime, and doing some spring cleaning and some closet audits so that y'all are ready for this spring. All right. Yes, Anika, I love that. Add that to that vision board. Listen, on the vision board, ladies, a lot of ladies, I think, already add to their vision boards around their style, what they want their closet to look like, pictures of women who influence or inspire them in the style department. 100% get on that. And Anika is phenomenal at really helping you get your vision board and making it a strategic asset to your life. Come on, okay? So if you need some support there, definitely holler at her. Yes, I do create mood boards for clients. They don't have to have a discombobulated Pinterest board. 100%, you can have a mood board that I'll create for you that could be super helpful. I love that. Angelica says, I need more power season clothes. I'm in my season of boldness and my wardrobe doesn't align. Yes, 100%. Like, that power season, that me season, let's go, let's talk. Like, if that's the season that you know you are in and you don't have enough pieces in your closet that are helping you to live out loud with that, this is your time. This is your time this spring. This is your time this spring. As you do that audit, you're like, where are my statement pieces? Where are the bold pieces? Where are the pieces that I put on? And every single time, I can't even walk but 2 steps, and people are like, oh, you look fly. Oh, you look good. You're like, all right, let me get even more charged up with these compliments and just fueling up my energy. Okay, that's right. We love the power season. All right. So that is the vibe. All right. You really want to just claim that. Claim the power season. Claim the me season. It's your time. All right. So listen, if the last minute stressed out shopping is literally giving you a panic attack, you need to pause. You need to pause. If that's something that's frequently happening with you, you want to pause. All right. You want to really take a look at what you have in your closet that is missing. Right. And spring is just around the corner, and that is the perfect time to do it. And if you need help with that, send me a DM, and I can definitely share some details with you on how I can help you get your closet for spring ready. All right. And really giving you the pieces that you need so they're already in your closet, and the outfits you need so they're already in your closet, so that you do not have to do all of this last minute stressed out shopping. Okay? All right, y'all. That is my time today. I appreciate y'all chiming in as always. And definitely, if you want to release the stress of the shopping, and in some cases, let me say this too, in some cases, you might just not enjoy shopping. Okay? Like, that just might not be your thing. You're just like, I hate shopping. okay? Because just even the simple fact of shopping stresses you out. If you're in that space, there is a reason why you have personal stylists. That is what we do, okay? That is what I do for my clients. I personally shop for them and I send them recommendations digitally. You have your own link to your own closet, your own recommendations, and your own outfits that I curate and put together just for you. And so if you're in this space where you don't have a lot of time because you're busy speaking, traveling, or you simply don't like shopping, I highly encourage you to book a style discovery call with me. Let's talk. Let's get a clear understanding of what your goals are, what you're trying to do in your power season, okay? And let's talk about how I can help you so that you are ready for spring. All right? All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Shout out to Portia, Angelica, Anika. And y'all have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks.